guys, it's Bree from Create with Bree and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, thanks for joining me. I hope you'll become a subscriber. If you're returning, welcome back. I hope you enjoy this video. Today, I'm going to be doing a flip through with my HP Classic Size Planner, which I've upgraded from an A5 to an HP Classic Size. And I also switched back from using 2 planners at the top of the year to now using 1 again because I just prefer to have everything in 1 planner. So if you're interested in seeing how I have this set up, make sure you keep watching. So first I'll start off by telling you the cover that I have. This is a no-teak cover here, and this is their HP Classic Size cover. It's pretty durable and you can fit a lot of stuff in here. As you'll see, my planner is pretty thick, so it can fit everything that I need in here. So I really love this cover. I'll have it linked down below. So we'll open her up here. Okay, so we'll start flipping through. Over here, you'll see a bunch of different decor elements that just really fit my aesthetic. I love opening my planner and looking at this. I think it looks really pretty. I'm using some Levenger 2-inch rings. Yes, I said 2-inch. My planner is pretty bulky and I don't mind it. I just love having everything all together. This cover is from Happy Planner. It says work hard, stay humble. So I love that messaging and it's very classic, really fits my aesthetic. So I love this cover. And on this side, I have a dashboard that I created using some marble cardstock, and I just laminated it, and I have a bunch of sticky notes here. Because as some of you may know, the Happy Planner usually has very colorful covers, and I really didn't like this side of the cover, so I put this here to cover it up. This is a task card holder that I am loving, and it seems like you guys are loving this too on my Instagram page. But these are 2 journal cards that are from Cloth and Paper, and I just have some task cards for each section of my planner, just different tasks that I want to get done or recurring tasks for each of those sections here. So you can see those here. And I do have a video showing how I hacked this task card holder to fit into A5 when I was using A5 planner. It usually comes like this, which is about a half letter size. So it fits nicely into the Classic Size planner. But if you're interested in hacking this for an A5, I do have a video on that. On the back of here, I have my morning task and my evening task. This is my planning routine, and it's broken down from yearly to daily, just different tasks depending on the time of the year. And then I have my key here for my year at a glance page, which is the next section. So this is the yearly. So here is my year at a glance. Right now I just have pay dates on here, but that key that I showed you before would be used for this section. The next section is monthly, and I just moved in September into here. So this is my monthly section, and I keep the dividers right on the page where I need to flip through, so it flips right to the monthly. So I usually list birthdays here, put important tasks on here. You guys may see I'm doing a product website and product reveal on the 8th, and then my business is going to launch on the 15th, so I'm really excited about that. So stay tuned. By the time you see this video, things may have it will be probably past these dates, but in case I upload it before then, those are definitely some things to look forward to. So that's my monthly, and then I flip right to my weekly with the divider right in the middle. And these are the horizontal weekly from Cloth and Paper that I'm really loving this layout. It really just meshes well with my planning style. So on this side, I put usually important dates, schedule stuff, appointments on this side, and then a to-do list I usually have on the other side here. And then on this side, you have a section for priorities, memo, and next week. And then there's a full year, a full month calendar here that I really like. So that is my weekly. I do have this laminated hourly layout here, and this is undated. So some weeks when it's really hectic or busy and I need to plan out my week by the hour, I'll use this. And when I'm done with it, I can just wipe it away, and then it's fresh to use the next time I need it. And then on this side, I have a daily that's laminated and undated, so I can use this as needed as well. The next section is an inbox, and I usually just put, you know, important things here that I don't have specific section that I want to put in my planner yet, or I'm not sure where I'm going to put something, or I don't want to forget something, I'll put it here. So I have a few little sticky notes already here for some things pertaining to my wedding that's coming up next year. So that's my inbox. And in the back of here, I just have this inbox insert from Cloth and Paper where I can kind of break things down into different sections. So that's what that is. The next section is my finance section, and currently it's not filled out because I wanted to do this video, but I will be filling it out after I've completed this video. So I have this dashboard here with the Kobe Bryant quote that I really love. It's one of my favorites from Cloth and Paper. I have the 5-year financial plan in the front here by Cloth and Paper. So it just has where you can write out different goals and objectives from a financial standpoint. You can create a vision board, and then you can keep track of milestones. And then this is an insert that I created. It is a standard monthly budget, so I'll just write down all of our bills for the month, what their typical amount is, and their due date. And then if I flip to the next page, this is a bill tracker for the year. So again, I write down those bills and then the amount that they were each month. And then over here I keep track of sinking funds, so different things that are due during certain months of the year. And then this is a debt snowball, so I can keep track of debts here, and then break down each of those debts more specifically and how I'm going to pay them off. These inserts are from Crossbow Printables, or I think it's just Crossbow Co. now, Crossbow Co. I really love her inserts as well. So I have a few pages of that here. And then I have an emergency fund insert here and back. And then there's some savings trackers here. And this is a wish list from Cloth and Paper, just keeping track of different items that I want or need for the house. And then you can check them off as you get them. And then here I have a folder where I can keep receipts, bills, different things pertaining to finances in here. This is from the Happy Planner. And the next section is my home and family section. So this insert I kind of hacked as well. Initially I had it for a 5 size, but when I upgraded to this size, it wasn't going to fit. So I actually cut it and mounted it on some black paper, and then mounted that to this marble cardstock and punched it so that it would fit in my HP Classic size. So me and my fiance plan to fill this out after we're married, and this will always be the dashboard or the cover for our home and family section. Okay. So this is our family meetings, and then insert, and then I just have it broken down with different times of the year that we're going to meet. So annually, quarterly, monthly, and then weekly, and just quick meetings so that we can all stay on task and the different things that we'll cover in each of those meetings. And then this is our health, family health and maintenance section. So I keep track of our well exams, our dental exams, our eye exams, and then our flu shots and things here. And then this are the kiddos' school schedule for the next 2 years. This I'm going to use for a standard weekly cleaning schedule. So I'll probably just fill it out and then just stick to this each week for cleaning the house. This is a laminated packing list. So I plan to use this whenever we have trips or things like that. And then I can just use wet erase marker and then wipe it away when I'm finished, and it's ready to be used again. This next section is my wellness section. So in this section, I have the health and lifestyle portion of the 5-year plan inserts from Cloth and Paper. So again, very similar to the finance section. It has objectives and your plans. You can put a vision board here, your milestones, and then notes for the back here. This is a meal planner. So this is a laminated cloth and paper meal plan insert that I have here, and I can write on here with wet erase, or I can just use sticky notes to kind of map out my meals for the week and then reuse this each week. And then this here is an insert that I created that I am going to be releasing in my shop. So I'm not going to share it at this moment, but it's basically a fitness and nutrition weekly tracker. So there'll be more details on that soon. This is a weight loss journey insert that I created, and I just used a free game board printable and put a title here, and I thought this was a really cute way to track weight loss from beginning to end. The next section here is going to be my brain dump, and this section is pretty self-explanatory. There's just a bunch of inserts here. This is a 1-minute habit tracker from Cloth and Paper. There's some tasks, delegation inserts. I have a to watch, to read, to listen, to make insert here. And I just have some note pages. So this section is just filled with a bunch of blank pages for me to use to just jot down things that as they come across my mind so I don't forget. This next section here is a self-growth section. So in this section, I have the professional and personal 5-year plan inserts. I have a yearly goals insert here. Again, most of my inserts are from Cloth and Paper or Crossbow Printables or Crossbow Co. now. So this is a yearly goals section, or yeah, so yearly goals. So it's broken down from 1 year, 6 months, 3 years, and 1 month. This is a yearly overview insert, and so this is broken down monthly, so I can kind of break down those general goals into more specific goals here, or quarterly. And then there's some inserts for reflections and aspirations. And then I have a habit tracker here. I have some inserts for keeping track of books that I'm reading. And then the 5-year plan. So that personal and professional portion of the 5-year plan insert pack. So I'll just flip past these because they're pretty much the same as the health and the finance sections. So I have the professional one here. And then I have this journaling insert that I laminated because I just plan to reuse it. Has some journaling prompts here, a mood tracker, a section for affirmations and inspiration, and then different sections here for journaling. So I can just reuse this as I see fit. And then a note section on the back. So the rest of my planner is mostly business related to my blog, related to my planning company that I am in the process of launching and starting, which is a extension of Create with Bree, the brand. So some of these sections I can't particularly share because there's some sensitive information there, but I'll show you kind of how it's set up by the divider. So we have general business items, then there's a section specifically for Create with Bree, the Bree Spot, and Styled by Bree, which are the 3 arms of my business, or my overall business. And then over here on this side, or the side tabs, I have an admin section, goals, finances, products, marketing, and notes. And most of these side sections are specifically for Create with Bree, since I'm starting a product based business under that brand. And so a lot of just different inserts in this section, and a lot of them are filled out, so I'm not going to flip through specifically, but we'll flip through some of it. So under this business section, I do have a inbox, and I'm going to flip right across that because there's some sensitive information in that section. And then in Create with Bree, I'm gonna flip through that section, and I'm gonna start by showing you just the Bree spot, because this section is not filled out. And so each of the sections for Create with Bree, the Bree spot, and Style by Bree are the same. So you'll be able to see how each of them is set up. So I have this timeline insert here that I really love, and I like to use this to break down my goals for the year. And it's just a overview of what I plan to do for that leg of my business for the year. Then I have a task delegation sheet in each section, just listing overall tasks, and then breaking those tasks down to what's a priority and what's non-priority. And then I have this idea insert. This is from Cloth and Paper as well. And I can just break down big ideas for each section of my business, and then I can kind of use those to break down further into specific goals. And then Style by Bree is broken down exactly the same. You'll see, so we got our timeline, our task delegation insert, and then ideas. Okay. So then this next section is admin, so I'm gonna flip right through that. And then this next section is goals. So in this section, I don't think I have anything filled out yet. So I just have another yearly goals insert here. So again, these side tabs are mainly specific to Create with Bree. So I plan to break down the different products that I'm going to be working on at different times of the year here. And this is for reflections or using as a vision board for different products that I'm planning to create. And then we have a finance section, which this is not currently filled out, so I'll show you. But I'm just gonna keep track of purchases that I make for Create with Bree, so that I can keep track of expenses, and that's gonna be used for tax purposes. And then this is a product section, which I don't think there's not anything filled out for this right now, so I'll show you. So this is a habit tracker, but I'm going to be using it a little bit differently here to keep track of different products that I'm going to be creating. And then I'm going to just break it down to different pages or different parts of that product that I'm going to be working on. So I'm going to use this as a tracker for product development. Again, this is also going to be used for tracking product development. Few pages of that. Then I have some project management inserts to keep track of projects, and then on the back there's a timeline here, and then for ideas I have a few pages of that. Then I have a SWOT analysis where I can kind of analyze the projects that I've worked on and kind of see how they have done, like strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. And then next, I'm gonna flip through this here. And here I have a undated Hobonichi style layout just to break down, you know, my week from a business standpoint, different things I have to do for the week. And then I can use wet erase markers on here and reuse it if I need to. And then this last section is for notes, which just has some note and some note paper here. So different note paper, grid paper, some Cornell notes, and then regular note paper. And then in the back here, I just have this clear dashboard from Cloth and Paper just to protect the back of my planner here. So that is everything in my planner. Here it's pretty bulky, as you can see. but I don't mind it, and I just love having everything all together. It really just helps me to be more efficient and to be more productive. So I really enjoy this planner. I feel like I have reached a level of planner peace, and you know, everyone kind of talks about that being taboo, but I'm really enjoying this setup, and it's working really well for me. So this is how things is going to be for a while, and I plan to do some plan with me's and things of that nature. So stick around, and I hope you will subscribe to my channel, and I look forward to sharing more with you guys in the future. Take care.